Yeah, alright everyone, welcome back, good morning, all that stuff. Look at that, mate. Look at that, mate. Triple H from SummerSlam 2002, Elite figure. Good stuff, mate. He picked it up from Argos at just 20 quid a pop, so some of them Elite figures, they look better than the Ultimate editions, but yeah, nice to add to the collection. Alright, Video Craig, aka Hedgehog Boy. So I see he's made a declaration of war on Danny J. You couldn't make it up. So he saw on his latest, he missed the usual Hedgehog Live last night to go live. Well, I don't know if it was pre-recorded or what. I didn't watch it. On his Danny G Daily, yeah, which has basically 5,000 views at the moment, yeah. So he saw, because Danny's struck his Danny G Daily, the clue is in the title, and it could cost him ad revenue. I mean, if that channel had some of Craig's content, some variety, then I could kind of understand the point. But it's 100% Danny G, and you're getting upset because he struck you on a channel that is basically ripping the piss out of him 24/7 every day. And you sent him some flash TV, so it all was meant to be cool. And yes, some of the stuff you said on your community posts, mate, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Insulting his missus, insulting his children. I mean, that's just below the belt. You can't hate someone on this corner that much to wish that much ill will on them. And people that say, oh, Video Craig, he's just a reaction channel, he ain't a bullies. Well, there you have it. The proof is in the pudding. You know, he can insult the next man's woman, but when JDP went, and he didn't go hard, he called her alien head and all that on, his girlfriend, you could see he got butthurt, Craig, you know what I mean? Him gurning, jaw swinging, fucking eyes rolling around, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What the fuck have they got in common? They're little plastic wrestling figures, or arcade machines, or fucking Taylor Swift CDs. Craig, grow up, you absolute man-child. Hey, my girlfriend ran off with me next door neighbour, Keith. I missed you, mate. So they got rid of Chrissy, and now they're having their philanderous affair. It's just, and he's so sore, about, he's making 7-8 grand a month, mainly from Danny G, even on his other channels, the Hedgehog Vlogs, Hedgehog Man, the Danny G Daily, Hedgehog Records. It's a load of fucking cringe, and he's still dabbling. Do you know what I mean? Nobody believes you, Craig. You can say, I mean, it's as plain as the nose on my face that you are still on hard drugs, but the spite over you getting the strike. Like I said, if it was one of your other channels, or it was nothing to do with the Danny G Daily, which takes the mick 24/7 out of that guy, yeah? And he struck your channel. I mean, it's not really your channel, is it? It's his channel. Because the whole content on that channel is his. Where do we find them? Jesus Christ. I mean, what an absolute doofus. Speaking of doofuses, what is up, guys? So today we're going to talk about methadone. Yes, so I watched Ian Bumfun's video, yeah? What can I say? He had an anxiety attack. It could have been a heart attack. He was all flustered. Hey, Ian, why are you always sweating on your videos? Oh, well, I've just come back from a long run, with a dog on the... You've got a bicycle. You can get all your cardio on that. You know what I mean? So why are you always coming on sweating? I know why. Because you've just woke up, you're rattled, you're waiting for your dealer, you had an anxiety attack. No, it wasn't a PIP interview, ladies and gentlemen. No, it wasn't, I think, because of Chris Murphy's imminent return. It was because his dealer was late. Stone Gun looks like a froob. Has anyone seen them froobs, them yogurt things? That's what he reminds me of. He's fucking whiter than me, and he keeps saying, oh, you fatties, and all that. But I work hard to stay this slim. But Ian, you're just skinny, mate, because of the drugs. Because you're an addict. And you have all the other addicts egging you on. you have no muscle, you have no definition, you have no separation. You have no, you're skinny, but you don't look like you work out, you just look like you're skinny because you're an addict. So it's like, if there's a fat guy can't brag about his body, and a little pencil neck geek can't brag about his body. Do you get me? You can't keep saying, oh, JDP eats all the donuts and rat paw in his big head, and you know what I mean? And when you look Margaret, mate, you got pencil thin arms, them shirts, them fucking shirts. He looks like the missing Bee Gees member. Is he still off his tits when he gets dressed in the morning? And what is with that jewellery? Please. Come on, gold went out in the 90s, mate. I've got loads of gold. Do you know what I just keep it in storage. I don't even wear it. Rings, you know, bracelets, chains, you know what I mean? You maybe wear something, but you wear it discreetly. I mean, he wouldn't be able to wear that stuff where I'm from, in North London, trust me. He'd get mugged on every street corner for his, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm from the mean streets of Doncaster. What is up, guys? Jesus Christ, he'd send a slug to sleep, wouldn't he? Fuck me. So, yeah. So, last night, yeah, no Kevin. No Kung Fu Perf. I did subscribe to that other channel, that Clips All of Kevin. I can't remember what it's called, so it's no good me mentioning it. But, they've shown the 4 live, you know, where he's just sat there when he got people on. He sat there for about 4 seconds stunned, and then he removed himself instead of the film. Oh, mate. So he had backup channels. I never knew he had any other channels. Don't really know nothing about the guy except for he's a predator, yeah? So he got about the other 4 channels all came and went, and you know, that wardrobe must be getting him like, oh, God. It could have happened to a nicer fella. Yeah, I mean, look, he struck C Mills. I believe that's why C Mills is on a ban. I believe Mills is back on the 15th. Yeah, I do believe he removed one of Video Craig's videos. I don't know if he struck him or not, but, you know, well, Craig's only delusions is Danny G. I mean, Craig, you're coming across as a bit of a bully, mate. You know, I mean, I'm no big fan of Danny G anymore because I don't dislike him, you know, but I'm not a fan of his content because it's, you know, golf and video games, and so that doesn't really hold my interest. But check out some other channel called Dynamo Clips. Big Banter JDP has already shouted him out. Great little channel. Puts all some funny clips together of Craig, Decker, myself, JDP, everyone and anyone. Really good stuff. Good Dynamo Clips. So yeah, so that not a lot's happened on YouTube. What else has happened? Chris Murphy, King of the Roast. My brother, I think he's either back today or tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't checked yet because I just got in. You know, done a bit of shopping. Now I'm gonna get dressed and go to work. The time is now 7:30, but I'll probably upload this 9 or 10. You know what I mean? Give the other video a chance to pick up some views. But yeah, nothing's happened. Nothing's apart from that, nothing's happened on YouTube. I saw a bit of Paddy Pantsdown last night. He's still, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, he's still in that beef with Tony and all the rest of them, because he's scared to go out of his house. They're all in a gang. Yeah, so he was going on about that video where Tony showed a load of faces of people that don't leave the house or something, and I think one of them was Carson or Carlton or Carson TV, something like that. That was the only one Paddy had heard of. But and they're still going on about the court cases, and this one's going to get done for this, or this one's a grass. And I thought, wow. Now, you know what I mean? I wouldn't like to fall out with any of that lot. I mean, they can really hold a grudge, can't they? They're creeping, they're crawling, they're sneaking, they're all in a gang. Now you listen to me, lovely Emma. Make sure you wear that ruby red lipstick, because it drives me crazy. Yeah. So Emma will be appearing on his live tonight. Obviously, they'll sit there bitching about some other YouTubers. It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it, with that lot? Do you know what I mean? Nobody can come up with fresh content except for the innovator of YouTube. You know, honestly, myself, JDP, Banter JDP, King of the Roast, we're the only ones who dare to do something a bit different. And as for JDP, let me just tell you this, brother. Ignore that guy. Ignore that guy that's crying out for attention, you know what I mean? That's throwing stars at trees and all that. Clearly deranged. Don't forget, he was part of Video Craig's inner circle. So as you know, Craig seems to draw in all the weirdos and nitwits, you know what I mean? And then you become a fully fledged cult member, you know? If Craig has an unhealthy obsession with someone, they do you know what I mean? Nut Decker's still on his ban. I think it's coming up to 3 weeks now. Oh, mummy! Oh, I'm still not allowed on YouTube to earn my ad revenue, mummy. Oh, I just wanted a friend. Oh, I'm going to end it, guys. I'm going to end it. Don't stop me. Don't stop me this time. I'm going to end it. But I'll make sure to monetize the video in case if I come back from beyond the grave for my YouTube channel. What a narcissist. Him and Craig, woo! Battle of the egos, isn't it? Fucking where do we find him? And you got little 5'1.5" little shorty pants pulled down my head. The boyo left me a little message. Thanks for your 100+ comment. It helps the algorithm. Oh, me Nick. He's a doorman. He's got TG security, Tiny Guy security. Him and a few other. You know, well, who's he got? He's got Dillinger, he's got Clyde Barrow, and a few others, you know what I mean? Can you imagine him trying to get you out of the club, Daniel? Oh, you! And you're like that. Huh? What? Who said that? Oi! He's like pulling at your trouser leg. Oi! Oh, sorry, mate, what is it? You, get out of my club. Where are you, troublemakers? Get moving. Do you remember when he got shouted out of the gym by Dean and Dougie when Decker and Danny had their fight? And he was meant to have Danny's back, he was fair play man, and Hardy Storman and all that other bollocks and 40+ fights. And he was like, nah, it's not my trouble. It's not my beef. Nah, Danny, nah, never heard of him, mate. Nah, never heard of him. Nah, it's taxi driver here. little tiny man, little tiny pumped up bodybuilder. Just like John Paul Fitzliar, only Fitzliar's missing the muscles, you know. But that don't stop him posing. Cause I eat me spinach. You think he'd eat some of that spinach and put on a bit of fucking muscle mass, wouldn't you? Battered around the ring for nearly two rounds. Comes on YouTube. You don't know what about us fighting men. You're sat in your box bedroom eating your Cocoa Pops that your mum brought you. Oh, you little bedroom warriors. One fight after nearly 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, and now he thinks he's Tom Poe. I mean, he's as delusional as Kevin is John Paul Fitzliar. Big Bird, you know what I mean? A walking miracle. Stick man. A bit like Spud. Oh, Paddy works hard to stay this slim. Yeah, I'll tell you who I've been enjoying their videos. Jamie Boyle. Big up Jamie Boyle. Enjoying his stuff. He's been going around London near Spitalfields Market, showing some Ripper sites, some Cray sites, and you always get good stuff from Jamie. Yeah, big up to Jamie Boyle. Like his channel. Warcry Publishing. Apart from that, looking forward to the return of Chris Murphy. I know he's got a load of new videos, brand new videos that he's got archived, ready to be released on his imminent return. It's either today or tomorrow. We'll see. We're looking forward to that. That's about it. Yeah, big up all the real ones. Big up Banter JDP. Big up King of the Roast. Big up Dynamo Clips. And big up Narrative Destroyer. Big up Amy the Problem Child. You know how we do it. We keep it real on this YouTube. If you want real talk, you stick with a doctor. If you want all fantasies, delusions, you know, addicts, preaching to other bagheads, you know what I mean, trying to tell them, you know, about how they were in prison and how they were, because they were climbing through little old ladies' windows, going through their handbags for their next fix. Do you know what I mean? You know, or you got them on there with daft shirts and ridiculous costume jewellery, saying that they work hard to get that body. No, I think you'll find most addicts are 6 stone soaking wet. God bless. Laters.